Hello and welcome to another video from Natasha Lee, and this week we have a royal inspired money because today is the day of the royal wedding. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, today is the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I wouldn't say I'm a huge royal fan, but I do love a good wedding. And I have watched Meghan since she was in Suits, and Harry is ginger, so I do feel like this very personal affinity with today. Through the years, I've seen reports that Queen Elizabeth will only wear one shade of nail polish, and reportedly has done since 1989, and that Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle are subject to certain rules, which nails must be short, squoval, although they have a different name for it, but for me I'd call it squoval, and painted with a nude like this one I'm using today. It's pretty unremarkable. It takes 4 coats to get a full coverage, but 1 to 2 coats does give a beautiful sheer to semi-sheer, and that's Ballet Slippers from Essie. Now, it's reported that future princesses aren't allowed to have nail art, which kind of seriously sucks. Really? That kind of be a bit of a deal breaker for me, I think. I can't have glitter? Whoa, sorry mate, not happening. But I thought, what happens if we could just slip one round good old Queen Liz and give Meghan a little bit of art, where we stuck to the traditions of the ballet slippers but snuck a little bit of bling in there. So these nails are for you, Meghan. I know it's a bit last minute for you, really, love, because you're getting married in a couple of hours, but this is what you could have had. On a serious note, because I know that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are huge fans of mine, I would like to say to both of you, have a wonderful day, both of you. I hope you do get some private time away from the cameras. And now on to that tutorial. As always, I'm going to begin by cleansing my nails with 99% isopropyl alcohol, and full links to all the products are in the description. Then I'm going in with my peel off base coat and applying a nice even layer to the whole nail. And as I do this now, all I can hear in my head is my husband from last week going, and painting, and painting. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link in the top right corner. Okay, time for the star of the show, Essie Ballet Slippers. And I'm going to warn you in advance, it is an absolute pig to apply. So first, on the middle and the ring finger, these are going to be our sort of feature nails. So we want one even layer. That's a lot easier to say than actually do, because you have to work quickly and evenly and make sure that this colour does not pool anywhere, because as you can see, it's streaky and uneven. The best way, as you can see, that I'm doing it is I'm pulling any extra nail polish product away from the cuticle area in little flicks. Now, we are going to be stamping over the top of this, so we don't have to worry too much, but I do want it to look as even as possible. Now, on the little finger, the index finger and the thumb, we're going to have to apply a few layers to get this fully opaque. I'm on the second layer here, and the key with this polish really is to apply more than you need on that nail, because you want to be able to float it over and take the excess off. Now you can see you get little patches show up. You can just pop a little bit extra polish over the top of them, but then you have to wait that little bit longer for it to dry before you go in with your third layer. And as you can see, even on 3 layers, it's still not fully opaque, so I did wait for it to dry and then go in with a 4th. I knew what I wanted in my head, so I went through literally every single stamping plate I owned, and came out with this one from Dixie Plates, and it's a collaboration between Dixie Plates and Sarah R. And I'm going to be using that image. I liked it because it was interlinking and quite lacy without actually being lace. And then I'm going to be using my Twinkled Tea in Icy and my Crystal Stamper. Because this is a brand new stamping plate, I'm just giving it a clean before I'm going to apply my stamping polish to half of the image. This is such a pretty image. I'm going one way and then the other before I pick up with my stamper, and I'm doing this in real time so you can see at what sort of speed I work to pick this up. I'm lining it up with the end of the nail before going right up and over the nail and down the sides. Now this design would look pretty on any length of nail, but look at that, it's so sheer, it's so delicate, it has a little shimmer. And what I'm doing here is using the sticky layer off my lint roller to actually remove the excess. Or you can go in with a pad dipped in nail polish remover or acetone and wipe around the nail. I love these pads I use, they're plastic back pads, and they're great for cleaning around that cuticle area, as you can see. Now I'm going to use my Swarovski SS5 crystals and some nail art pearls which are flat backed. And these are the two sizes, sort of a medium and the smallest, and my crystal katana too. Now we're going to apply my favourite top coat, and I'm applying a nice even layer over the whole nail. Now this is quite a thick top coat, so if you don't want to drag that image underneath, you're going to need to float on quite a lot of top coat. Once you've capped that end, we're going to go straight in and pick up our large pearl and place it roughly in the centre of the line by the cuticle. And then either side of that, I'm going to apply an SS5 crystal. And they're so twinkly. And then a really small pearl. And we're going to do this on both the middle and the ring finger. And then I dropped it. I kept this in to show you, you can almost feel, you can smell the panic of, oh God, I'm going to ruin the design. I managed to flick it off. I'm showing you that, so if you have a similar problem, there are ways around it. Don't panic, just try and keep it away from the wet polish. And you have a little bit of playtime here to move those diamonds and pearls around until you're really happy. I wanted to get them quite close to the cuticle area because I wanted it to be sort of almost a hint of jewels, but not too in your face. And then for our little finger, our index finger and our thumb, we are just going to go over the top with a nice even layer of top coat. Now, whilst this is my favourite top coat, I am still on the lookout for a better one. I love how shiny this one is. I love how scratch resistant it is. I don't love how thick it is. It's a bit of a difficult one to apply, and it thickens in the bottle quite quickly as well. So if you have any top coat suggestions, please hit me with them. I've tried most of them, but I'm always open for suggestions. And once that's dry, I'm going to apply my cuticle oil around the nail, nice and evenly. And once you've applied it to the whole nail, we're going to massage carefully in. My finger actually looks like one of those weird latex rubber fingers. And here's the finished look. I do love these. I wasn't sure when I started, I have to be honest, but look at them. They're so delicate, they're so pretty. These are perfect for any wedding. It's just a shame that Meghan didn't give me more notice, because if she had, I could have totes gone up to London and sorted her out for this. But here you are, you now have the method to do this for your wedding, your friend's wedding, prom season, parties, you name it. You could do this with all sorts of versions. I love this image off the Dixie plate. It is so beautiful. And just look at that little bit of twinkle. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I do kind of really. I love these nails. These nails are actually, when I started doing them and I was going to use Ballet Slippers, I was like, what can I do with such a nude, insipid, uninspiring colour? And then I was like, when I finished, it might have taken like 4 coats on the little and the index finger, but I do love this colour. And I can see why with just the 1 to 2 coats on the middle 2 fingers, why it would be so popular with the royals, because it will go with everything and it gives your nails a lovely healthy glow. This week I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my Emerald VIP, Anthony Riddle. Hi! And if you want to become a Natasha Lee VIP, then there's a link down below in the description which you can click on and sign up, and it will give you behind the scenes access with different tiers and links, and there's some really exciting things coming in the pipeline over the next few months, and the VIPs are going to be the first ones to know about them. But it's all hush hush for the moment, so shh. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done, and give me a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. If there's anything you'd particularly like to see, then please leave me a comment down below in the comment section, because I love creating your ideas. It can get really hard to come up with ideas all the time, so you guys like feeding me information? Love it. Absolutely love it. In the meantime, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see you all very, very soon.